legal team for R. Kelly is now trying to get a new trial. They filed a motion today, just one day after a judge denied to release Kelly and move him on home detention. His attorneys claim he was poisoned by prison officials, and he is being denied life-saving surgery for blood clots. Kelly is
Views, conversations, and opinions expressed on this channel could be subjective or objective and are also for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Here on The Mix, we encourage and implore you to conduct your own research.
Hey everyone, welcome to The Mix. Like this video, share this video. As you can see what this video is going to be about, yes, some recent court filings with Mr. Robert Kelly. But before I jump into the topic, it is the weekend, you guys. Extended weekend for most, if not all. So be safe, enjoy responsibly, all of that good stuff. Also, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and most importantly, also hype me up. There's a new feature here on YouTube on I think all the channels. When you click that like, you will see options to hype my channel up. So go ahead and do that. Hype your girl up. Give me some points, you guys. It's free. It's free to like. It's free to share. It's free to subscribe. Yes. If you're interested in donating, hit that Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal. It's in the description section of this post, you guys. All donations go toward content enhancement creation. And one more thing, I've been dropping exclusive content, pictures behind the scenes, and I have a scheduled exclusive sauna bath video. You have to grab your towel, and you have to join members only. So join members only. Come with me to the sauna today, you guys. It's morning right now. I don't know wherever you are at in the world. Good morning, good night if it's nighttime. But thank you guys, especially to my day one supporters for just hanging in here with me overall. Like, share, subscribe. Also, thank you to my new subs. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the new subs, the new support. So hit the notification bell, y'all. Don't forget to do that so you will be in tune with all the content I drop on my channel. But yeah, join the members only. Exclusive perks and all of that on members only. So, okay, without further ado, yes, Mr. Robert Kelly, the most recent filings. Sorry for the wait, sorry for the late. Let me go ahead and head on over to IG. It's regarding his motion for a new trial. Yes, Mr. R. Kelly's motion for a new trial update, what the judge has said about that. So, no ruling, but there's been some action and some motion, pun intended, on what the judge is saying about his motion for a new trial. Basically, she's responding to his attorney. So here we go. Okay, you guys, this came across my desk. This is the court filing, and this was filed on August 19, 2025. This is regards to the Chicago federal case that R. Kelly was convicted of. That wasn't the RICO case. The RICO case in the state of, I was in New York. So in my opinion, that was a miscarriage of justice as well. So this most recent update, it says, and again, you see the case number up here. And you see the filing date, August 19, 2025. So you guys, sorry for the wait, sorry for the late. So let me go over some excerpts of this. You have the United States of America plaintiff versus Mr. Robert Kelly. And this order is from the judge, you guys. Okay, it says here, defendant Robert Sylvester Kelly's motion for disqualification or recusal of the United States Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Illinois is denied. Sheesh. So basically, let me just kind of give you guys the backstory. Mr. Robert Kelly is trying to get out of prison, as we all know. And the last, I need a court update. To my understanding, the judge, and I'll drop the link in the description section, denied his release due to, you know, it was health issues, and also too, his attorney was trying to get him out because it was being alleged that somebody was in there trying to delete Mr. Robert Kelly. So the judge denied that. However, see, people don't be keeping up with these filings, and you're not going to hear this here on major platforms. So you're hearing the R. Kelly updates here on The Mix and a few other channels out there. So we kind of piggyback off of each other. And I got this from Justice for RK. So, okay. So with that being said, there were still other filings by Mr. Robert Kelly's new counsel, and the motion for a new trial was also filed. So the judge is denying in this filing, like, hey, no, if I grant Mr. Robert Kelly a new trial, I'm not removing a prosecution team. You know, he's not going to get a whole new prosecution team because Mr. Robert Kelly's attorney is asking, hey, judge, while you are reviewing Mr. Robert Kelly's motion for a new trial, because that's his ask. R. Kelly, his attorney is asking, okay, since you won't let him out because of medical reasons and alleged DEATH threats and all of that, and corruption and conspiracy, alleged all of that, hey, judge, we want a new trial. And sometimes, you guys, if a new trial is granted, sometimes the defendant could get out while pending a new trial. However, with this new trial, judge, we don't want that prosecution team because ABCD, and the ABCD could be because they think that they were corrupt, unfair, all of that, etc., etc. So the judge is like, denied. If I do grant Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly a new trial, that prosecution team is not going to be removed. So this further cites, the government shall respond to defendant's motion for a new trial by October 16, 2025. Defendant shall reply by November 13, 2025. And this is the judge's, to my understanding, reasons. Almost 3 years ago, a jury convicted defendant Robert Kelly Robert Sylvester Kelly, better known by his stage name R. Kelly, of 3 counts of inducing a minor to engage in sexual explicit conduct and 3 counts of producing child P. Let's pause right here. And this is what he was convicted of. And the judge is, recapping, hey, this is why I'm not going to grant have a whole new prosecution team because of ABCD. So this is the judge's explanation. But let me pause right here. This is why, and I said this before, people probably want to know, why the mix? Why you saying miscarriage of justice? This is why. The child P, it is to my understanding, they are going off of the child P from when Mr. Robert Kelly was acquitted of that, I think 15, 20 years ago, don't quote me on that, in the state court. So to me, in my opinion, that is double jeopardy. You use that in a federal case? No, that's double jeopardy, you guys. Again, to me, that's a violation of his constitutional rights. And that's what his previous attorney, to my understanding, this is not her words, and to my interpretation, what she was fighting too. It's double jeopardy. It's a miscarriage of justice, in my opinion, based off of them grabbing something from 20 years ago where he was acquitted of and using it in a federal case. So, like I said, violation of his constitutional rights, miscarriage of justice. Don't blame me, blame the lawmakers. Don't blame me, blame the Constitution. So, yeah, that's really it. Very clear, Mr. Robert Kelly had about 10 charges in an Illinois federal case. And when his attorney came in, a new attorney came into play, got that ish dropped. Got so many charges dropped. Boom, boom, boom. They was following that. Dismissed. She was working it. They was trying to get him convicted on all 10 of them charges. So he got 3 counts of child P and 3 counts of inducing AM. So it was like she got 4 of them dismissed, dropped. So it says the trial judge, and this response from the judge further states, the trial judge sentenced R. Kelly to 240 months of imprisonment, and a 7th Circuit affirmed it. Remember, he appealed it, and the higher appeals courts in Illinois agreed with the lower courts, unfortunately. And I did content on that. So the statement from the judge further cites, on June 20th, 2025, Kelly filed a motion for a new trial. Okay, so that was the day, alleging various forms of prosecutorial misconduct, including violations of the Brady versus Maryland. And then the judge is citing all of this. And the 6th Amendment's protection from the attorney-client privilege. That was violated too. This is what I think the BOP and the Tasha K situation. And to me, that's a legit as well. So he's going off of for a motion for a new trial and just trying to overturn all of this is because, in my opinion, he wasn't given a fair trial. We can say that the charges is just something separate of its own, which I thought was frivolous. But how the entire case played out in Chicago federal court was also, in my opinion, a violation of Mr. Robert Kelly's constitutional rights, because everyone has a right to a fair trial. So if you have someone impeding the trial while it's in motion, that's a violation. If you have someone speaking to BOP, federal people within the prison, and getting alleged information that's violating Mr. Robert Kelly's right, no, you can't do that. You're not supposed to do that, but people, things happen. So the judge further cites the motion also renewed Kelly's previous request for the court to order his immediate release pending adjudication of the motion for a new trial. Specifically, the motion, let's go to the next page. Y'all see this? You can screenshot it or read it at your leisure. Always read at your leisure. Let me go to the next screen. Okay. Reiterated motion, basically his motion reiterated Kelly's allegations of a widespread conspiracy among various bureaus of prisons and other departments of justice. Like I was just saying, that's a violation. They shouldn't be doing that during the active trial. Officials to have Kelly contemporaneously with this motion, Kelly also filed a motion to have entire United States office for the Northern District of Illinois disqualified. In my opinion, rightfully so, because that same office was responsible for allegedly colluding with the Illinois BOP during an active trial. So, and various other people allege. So the judge's response further cites, on June 24th, the court again denied Kelly's request for release pending the adjudication of his new trial motion. And this is what we're looking at, the motion for a new trial. Federal government has to respond, and then, they go, and then it's another date. Then R. Kelly's team responds, and I think then the judge makes a decision or something like that. Hopefully we have a decision before the end of the year. So it further cites, the judge's response says, set a briefing schedule on the disqualification motion and suspended briefing on the new trial motion pending decision on the disqualification motion. The court now denies Kelly's motion to disqualify the United States Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Illinois. I like this judge. This judge is fair, although, I'm seeing R. Kelly, but how the judge broke it down. So the judge is ruling today, ruled on August 19th, that the disqualification of the United States Attorney's Office is denied. So R. Kelly has to deal with that same group of people, even if it's new people or old people, whatever. He has to deal with that same prosecutorial team. But the judge has not ruled on a new trial yet. Okay. Okay, so the judge further cites the Assistant United States Attorney's Office, whose staff, the USAO, are members of the executive branch, and the Constitution vests the executive branch power in the president alone. So, okay, let's drop in the cite case law. Okay, let's jump down here. I think this is the meat of things. In light of these principles, every circuit court has considered the disqualification of an entire United States Attorney's Office has reversed the disqualification. So more case law, and I'm not going to read all this. It's something else I want to get to. Okay, it says Kelly right here in this paragraph. Kelly cannot meet this exacting standard. The only AUSA he accuses of any misconduct is no longer part of the USAO. Wow. And Kelly has expressly disclaimed any allegations concerning any misconduct undertaken in this case by the only member of the original prosecution team who remains part of the USAO. Instead, Kelly's theory is that all attorneys with the USAO are potential witnesses or could be harboring bias for their friends and colleagues' fear of their supervisor or general fervor to champion the integrity of the USAO, the United States Office. So basically, the only person, I think R. Kelly name dropped the person. That's what this sounds like. The only AUSA he accuses of any misconduct is no longer part of the USAO. So the person that Mr. Robert Kelly is accusing of misconduct is no longer a part of the team. So R. Kelly's argument, you guys, is that, okay, Judge, I know that person is no longer a part of the team, but basically, the entire team is questionable. Just get rid of the entire team. Fruits of a poisonous tree doctrine. Google that, you guys. So basically, if one apple is bad, all the apples are potentially bad. So yeah, that's that, you guys. You can read this at your leisure. Okay, you guys, so what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat. Like this video, share this video, keep it respectful and peaceful. I will run some polls on this. Do you think R. Kelly will be granted a new trial? So stay tuned, stay connected to the mix. So in summary, basically, Mr. Robert Kelly, a team of attorneys, is asking for the judge to reject the old prosecution team if the judge grants R. Kelly a new trial. The judge came back and was like, respectfully denied. And the reason why is because Mr. Robert Kelly mentioned previous filings, a specific prosecutor alleging misconduct. And R. Kelly is basically like, I get it, Judge, but we want the whole team removed. And the judge was like, no, that person is no longer with this office anymore, and I'm denying it. So that's where it's at. Unfortunately, I do agree with R. Kelly's attorneys for asking that because, again, like I said before, it's the poisonous tree doctrine. If one apple is bad, all the apples are likely bad, in my opinion. And there was just a lot of foolery going on with both federal cases in New York and in Illinois, in my opinion, with the R. Kelly case. That's why I was just shocked that he even got convicted, because it was just a bunch of malarkey how they were prosecuting. And if you believe in justice being fair across the board, regardless if you like someone or not, you'll be honest about how things played out from a prosecutorial efforts from even his state cases that have all been dismissed. But from a federal level as well, it's just, to me, it's just unconscionable. It's unimaginable. And people don't get outraged, or people don't feel away until they're experiencing or going through something like that fairly, regardless if it's in a court of law. It could be in life when you're dealing with something similar in life and things are unfair. Now you want to scream unfairness and, oh, I want justice, but look at this. Okay, you guys, so that sums up the update. So basically, R. Kelly has filed a motion for a new trial. The judge has yet to make a decision. The prosecution has to respond, and then the defense responds. So it's just a lot of paperwork back and forth, but the judge has not made a decision on that. Hopefully a decision is made by the end of the year, like I said. So yeah, that's where we're at. But the judge did deny the removal of the prosecution team. So if the judge grants Mr. Robert Kelly a new trial, if that happens, R. Kelly is stuck with the same prosecution team, unfortunately. So we shall see how all this play out. I'll do my best to keep you guys up to date here on The Mix. Don't forget to like this video, share this video. It is free to do that. Like, share, subscribe. Check out my R. Kelly playlist. I'll drop the link in the community section. Thank you guys for your continued support. Bye.